Hey, sorry I forgot to mention this, but I know I mentioned that the black iron pipe that I'm using is 3/4 inch. The water expansion tank's diameter is 24 inches. I don't recall the height off the top of my head. And this is just a standard, I think it's a 55-gallon hot water tank, electric, and its diameter is, I want to say, hold on one second, I'll get a measurement on it. 16 inches in diameter. So I mean, the support here, the tank itself, my cut line, that's 18. And then about 46 for the other half, so you do the math and you can figure it out. So you all have a good day. So I lost a bunch of footage. I'm sorry. I had my camcorder recording when I didn't want it recording, and it should have been recording later. So you missed out on cutting it off and some other tidbits of information. Sorry about that. Okay, what you're looking at here is I've got my second piece of that I'm about to cut for my second piece of. This is for the vertical riser for through the tank, and how I have this set up right now, as you can see, right here is the 16 gauge 4-inch exhaust tubing. Right here is what I'm going to use for my exhaust tube. I'm going to use a small piece of this to come right out of the tank and for my horizontal exhaust. But for right now, and then it'll connect into this, and then through a fitting of some sort. I haven't figured that all out yet. Probably with a 90-degree elbow for this, just straight dryer vent, 4-inch dryer vent. But what I did is I took the strap and I wrapped it around there and I held it tight. Now, if you've got some, 1/2-inch banding material, steel banding material, or a little bit bigger, something flexible like this, you can do this, and if you get it lined up nice and even, you'll get a nice straight line. There's my height. It's the tank itself is approximately 47 inches, and then plus the 6 inches for the square burn tube, because this is going to run all the way down to the bottom from my design. And so I've got a little bit extra, so I cut it at 53. So, and that gives me quite a bit extra actually. So once it comes out of the top of the tank, I'll either grind it down even with the tank or leave it run out, probably run out, and then just once I have my full height, I'll adjust for all of it. So now I'm going to take a grease pencil and mark all the way around it, take my grinder. I'm not lucky enough to have I have a bandsaw, but it doesn't cut all the greatest straight lines. So I'm just going to take this and then hold it up or not hold it up, have it held up, and take the grinder and just slowly take my time and cut around it. I'll take this off and grind it and cut it that way. Okay, I'm about to make the final cut here. As you can see, it kind of lined up really nice. It's not going to be perfect, of course, but as you can see here, I got this one little tab here, and that is the last little bit I got. Now I've got a pipe vise over here that way to my left, and I got my dolly over to my right for my air compressor holding up the other end. They happen to be just the same height. But when I cut that last little bit, this right piece here, oh, by the way, this isn't, I injured myself. It's something I had done. But this piece here will want to fall because I don't have 2 points underneath it to support it. So what I did is I just took a broom handle and stuck it through there. The bigger the better, the closer to the diameter the better. But I just said, broom handle just to prevent it from dropping on me and binding on my blade and snapping it and possibly injuring me. So just a tidbit of information. So there it is cut now, and what I'll do is I'll mock this up, what I've gotten completed today. I'm going to pretty much call it quits. It's about 9:40 now. Head inside for the night and maybe work on it again tomorrow. I mean, I'm in Yeah, a little bit. I'm trying to get it done. Weather's been up and down where I'm at. Like to get it done just to see if it works and see where I'm standing. So I'm gonna get it mocked up.